Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do, gang? We live. We back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. Y'all know me. It's your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. You know why I'm here on this Tuesday morning, man. Bringing you another edition of the starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel. But before we do, man, it's the lineup review. Going on with my best lineups from yesterday's slate. So to get in here, let's talk about it, man. Pull up a chair, grab a seat at work. Maybe you're on the metro or in a cab headed to work, man. Get comfortable, relax. Let me take you through this slate, all right? But before we do that, got a little quick lineup review going on my best lineups from yesterday's slate. So we're gonna talk about it, gang. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button, man. You will not be sorry. Turn your notification bells on so you know when the videos drop. And everybody, you know what I need you to do. Gently tap that like button, man. Get some good karma going in your life. Get some, some good karma headed your direction, man. When you do nice things for others, you get nice things in return. All right. So let's get the train started with that like button. Go on and tap that for your boy. All right. Let's get into it. Last night, man, should have been a much bigger night for me. Should have been in position to take some down. We was on the plays. We was on all the plays except for Sabonis. I didn't really think he was gonna have that big of a game going against Brook Lopez defense out down there, but he surprised me. But my one mistake last night, man, was just the center position play. You saw me talk about Jalen Duran on yesterday's video. I liked him, but I knew he could be splitting minutes with Wiseman. And I really thought with Gobert being questionable, I thought he was going to be out. So and then worst case scenario, even if he wasn't out, I thought if he played, he would get have trouble with the pick and roll up top with Trae Young, and Nas Reed could step in and play more minutes. Didn't quite go that way. It was a blowout, but that ensured Garza getting those minutes, and Garza had a nice game, which in what should have been Nas Reed. So I didn't get to a lot of Jalen Duran. I only got him in like 2 or 3 lineups because I wanted to be able to swap to Nas Reed. But not only did Gobert play, Nas Reed got ruled out. So I was stuck scrambling. So I ended up getting to more of John Collins. I paid up in a few spots for some centers, and the center just didn't work out well for me. I missed that value from Duran, and a little bit value left on Wiseman at his price tag. So that really hurt us. My center play is what did us in last night. But this is my best lineup right here on this $1.20 max. As you can see from the video, man, heavy Hayes, heavy Nimhard. I told y'all yesterday. Told y'all I was gonna be on Anthony Edwards, man. That was the highest total game with him and Trae Young. I don't know how y'all didn't get to that one more than 20%, especially with all the value we had. But Anthony Edwards 20% gave us 55 fantasy points. I wish that game had been a little closer. We definitely could have worked our way up the leaderboard. Went to Omen Yuri or Uri. I thought I heard him say it like that the other day. I don't know. Eugene, my bad, Eugene. You know, I call him oodles and noodles over here in the squad, man. But no disrespect intended, man. 17% on 34 fantasy points. Very solid. Almost 10x at the price tag. I was heavy on Eugene over him. And like I said, John Collins got stuck with too much of him at the center because I needed that value, and he let us down with 15 fantasy points. I thought he could at least get us 25 here in this spot, but they got handled by the Minnesota Timberwolves here. Jaden Hardy was another guy I was high on once Kyrie Irving was locked. I started a lot of my lineups with Hayes, Nimhard, and Hardy. A lot of my lineups got started with them three, so had us in good position last night. 47 fantasy points for him, absolutely crushed against the Grizzlies. Jaylen Brown, I talked about him yesterday, but on the FanDuel side, but he's in play on both sides, 10% on. And we should have got overtime here. Man, I don't know how Jason Tatum do that layup, man. He should have made that layup. We should have got overtime in this game, and Brown could have gave us an even bigger performance. But I definitely take that 57 fantasy points here in this spot. And then De'Aaron Fox. This was the second highest total on the game. I mean, the second highest total game on the slate. And it was like a 1 point spread as well. So I don't know how people want to get into this late night game, but I definitely wanted the Sacramento side. I didn't really get to the Milwaukee Bucks side because I thought they was overpriced, and I ain't trust Giannis a minutes coming back. But I wanted to get to some Fox, some Barnes, some Keegan Murray. Didn't really get to too much of bonus because, like I said, I didn't think he would have that big of a game against Brook Lopez, but he proved me wrong. But Fox was still solid at 6.6%, man. 56 fantasy points from him at 8,800. Definitely very solid, all right? 325 right here. My best lineup. Let's take a look at FanDuel. Similar scenario, man. $2, the 220 max. You know where I be. Came in 225th place. Put up 361. Same thing. Center play caught me here, man. I was holding out for Nas Reed. Just did not work out in my favor. But at the top, you can see 8% on Fox gave you 55 fantasy points. Trey Young at 19%. He was solid 57. Got to some Josh Green as well. Thought he was a very solid play with no Irvin and Luka over there. Had him and Hardy paired together. They both gave nice outings for us. Hardy was very chalk over at 51% on. Jaylen Brown, 15%, 56 point performance from him. Eugene, my guy, 36, nice performance at only 8%. And then as you can see, man, John Collins, like I said, I got stuck with, I had Nas Reed at the center, had to move up off of him, so I went up to Aiden and paid down in these spots, and John Collins let us down, and Jalen Smith right at 24%. He was looking like a good pivot off of Isaiah Jackson early. Isaiah Jackson had got 2 quick fouls. I was like, yes, this is finna be the Jalen Smith game to really take us there, but he didn't quite get it done, man. 18 fantasy points from him at 24% ownership. And like I said, Aiden at the bottom. Got him at 7% ownership. He was solid at 43, but the cheaper guys, I could have saved $2,000 and $3,000 just going down to like Wiseman and going down to Durant, and that would have helped me pay up from guys like Collins. So my center play hurt us last night, but we're going to improve on that today, man, and give y'all some more winners out here. And we're going to keep this train rolling, man. So let's get into today's slate. Got a nice, 8 gamer today. Some news you got to worry about, of course, this late NBA season, as always. But at the top, man, we're going to look at Devontae Graham. 5K, going against the Orlando Magic here. We know they're without Trey Jones. They're without Malachi Branham. So this should be the Devontae Graham show. He should get to start at the point guard and see all the minutes he can handle. I like this price tag on him. It's a great matchup going against the Orlando Magic. No real defensive stoppers over there to slow him down. He should get involved here heavily. I like Devontae Graham, especially if Keldon Johnson and Jeremy Sohan is out. It's going to be all the shots in the world for guys like him and Vassell. So we definitely going to need that injury news, but Graham is in play regardless. At the shooting guard, going back to my boy D'Angelo Russell, man. I've been playing him since he came back. I tried to tell y'all a couple videos ago, man. The Lakers are in playoff mode. Give me the best players on the team. When LeBron come back, then I chill out. But right now, give me Russell, give me AD. I'm going to take him heavy. And we're going right back to D'Angelo Russell. I like this price tag, $7,100. Nice matchup against the Pelicans. Load me up. At the small forward, I will get to some Paolo Banchero, man. You know the forward position is always tough. I have no problem if you want to go back to Giannis tonight. I probably won't do it on DK, but I definitely got some interest in him. I ain't going to be too heavy. I'm going to have him in some lineups, but I'm not going to go too crazy on Giannis tonight. But I definitely like him tonight in this spot against the Phoenix Suns. He played 33 minutes last night. He should be good to go. I expect him to see around that same mark. Maybe they let him get a couple of more. Maybe he can get 35, 36. Nice matchup against the Suns. They don't have a body to throw at him, so you can go there as well. But like Banchero in this mid-range here at 7,700, been playing very solid, and now he gets a gravy matchup against the San Antonio Spurs. Nobody over there to check him. He can really have his way with him down there. I like going to Paolo Banchero here at 7,700. Coming into power forward, I want to look at Kristaps Porzingis. I love this price tag at 8,700. Love the matchup against the Detroit Pistons. It's a matchup nightmare for the Pistons. They don't have a body to throw out there to try to defend them. They already shorthanded, and all their bigs are more, not as athletic. The only athletic big they really got that could probably stick with Porzingis on the perimeter out there. I like Durant, maybe Wiseman a little bit, but he should be able to have his way with the youngsters, man. Stretch him out to the three-point line, off the dribble, back to the basket. He should really just work the young defenders over there. I like getting the Kristaps Porzingis at 8,700 in a great matchup. Gonna love him if Kyle Kuzma is out. If Kyle Kuzma is out, you can load me up with the Porzingis and Bill over here on DK. I love their pricing and love the matchup. And at the center, you look at Nick Richards, man. Go right back to him, 5K. Tough matchup here against Cleveland. Not as tough with Jared Allen being out. I probably would be a little lower on Richards if Allen and Mobley was playing, because those guys are defensive presence down there and they on the boards. That hurt all type of upside. But with Allen being out and it just being Mobley, and they went a little smaller last time. They just played the other day. They went smaller with Stevens. So I don't mind getting Nick Richards here going against these Cleveland Cavs at 5K. It's going to be chalky as well, but it's solid value right here. Get you plenty of them, all right? There you have it, just starting 5 for DK. Devontae Graham. D'Angelo Russell, Paolo Banchero, Kristaps Porzingis, and Nick Richards, man. Let's go to FanDuel, see what I'm liking over there. If you ain't hit that like button yet, what you waiting on, man? Man, look here, man. We don't get this video to 100 likes, man. I'm going to stop doing them, man. Right now, we ain't had 100 likes yet, man. I've been blazing y'all all season, man. Put 100 likes on this video. Maybe you'll love me when I'm gone or whatever they say, man. Hit that like button. Let's get to it. On the FanDuel side, man, give me Devontae Graham, 5,600. Staying with him. Little price increase over here, but I'm okay with it. I still think it's value to be had at this price tag, especially with the role he should have. And like I said, if you get those other Spurs guys out, Sohan and Keldon Johnson, that just improves his chances, which is why I like Devin Vassell here at the shooting guard, 6,500. Now to play these two together, I think you definitely need Keldon and Sohan out. That's the only way I play them together. But if both of those play, these two are still in play, but I wouldn't necessarily put them on the same lineup. But if those two guys out, I think you can put these two players on the same lineup. Devin Vassell just hasn't didn't shoot the ball did not shoot the ball well the last time out. So, he's mainly a scorer. He's a true shooting guard. It's going to all come from scoring, but he can get you 25, 30 real-life points here, especially in this spot against the Orlando Magic. Hopefully he can find his shot and get it falling in this particular spot. So we definitely have some interest in Devin Vassell tonight. Coming at a small forward, I want to look at Mikal Bridges, 8,400. He just always seems to go under on. He's been playing very well. Last couple of games wasn't that well. Didn't give you that big of a performance, but you've seen the type of performance he's capable of, and he's looking to score the ball. He's looking to be the alpha scorer for this Nets team, and he should be able to have his way against Oklahoma City Thunder. That defense over there is atrocious. He should be able to score at will, get whatever shot he wants. I like him at the 8,400 price tag. I know he's going to come in at lower on because nobody really likes to pay him, especially with his price increasing. Give me Mikal Bridges at 8,400. Looking for him to torch this Thunder team. At the power forward, I want to look at Evan Mobley, 8,200. We like bigs against Charlotte. They just played. He was just okay. I expect him to come out a little more aggressive here. He definitely in line for a double-double. Hope he can fall into 2 or 3 blocks here in this spot, as the Hornets like to get to the cup. So I'm looking at Evan Mobley at 8,200. And at the center spot, I don't mind playing him and Nick Richards in the same lineup because Nick Richards can most certainly get his and Mobley can most definitely get his, and they can get it together. Give me Nick Richards, 6,200. Just one of the better center plays on the slate, man. Just the price tag, the matchup, his minutes, everything. Should walk in the gym with a double-double. So get you some Nick Richards at 6,200. There you have it, man. Your starting five for FanDuel. Nick Richards, Evan Mobley, Mikal Bridges, Devin Vassell, and Devontae Graham. Get you some exposure to these guys, man. You know I'm gonna have plenty of them, all right? If you're trying to get in the 20 max game, man, and you want a little help with your single entry, help build, join a community, man. When we chop it up, man, every day in the Discord, you get all this free game. I help you build lineups. It ain't free game, but I help you build lineups and answer your 20 max questions, help you with exposures, all of that, man. Join the Patreon found down below, man. That's gonna do it for us here today. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I see y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's get it.